That's the truth.
Because that's what that they're trying to. That's their next bomb, dude.
They're taking over just by one doorstop at a time.
But everything we know about North Korea was like, oh, they're still figuring out like AA batteries. Like, we just assume.
Bro, they just got an N64.
Yeah. Because you heard about the North Korean guys that teamed up with Russia?
No way.
You heard about this? So they've been fine, and this is let me start off by saying welcome.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, well, welcome. But I don't really understand much about the news. But from what I understand, they have been catching in Ukraine North Korean soldiers invading from like a different part, or like teaming up and helping Russia.
Bruh.
So like the first North Koreans to ever leave North Korea, really since, or like unless you count like the ones that get to go to the Olympics.
Yeah. So the first thing they get is war?
Yeah.
That's a terrible let out, bro. You don't get no type of refuge. They hand you a gun.
They hand you a gun. Well, and that's the really. Yeah. I'm just fixing the levels. The messed up because you're like me. You have a loud voice.
Yeah, I have a loud, deep voice.
So it's like I think like this far is probably perfect.
Okay, all right, because I sound like a dad hollering.
Yeah. Like,
all right, get out of there. Get out of the goddamn room right goddamn now.
And with these microphones, that's just gonna sound like Optimus Prime. It's not the best microphone quality in the world. We're gonna work on it. Everything, baby steps, kids, baby steps.
Sounds like a Vine video.
Yeah, but like the North Koreans, I've always been fascinated with North Korea.
You look like you've been fascinated with North Korea.
What does that even mean, man?
It looks like you look up North Korean conspiracy theories online.
It was just like you hear about it, you're like, what? They don't talk to anyone?
No.
And like we don't really know anything about them. Like we get like a couple docs. But when I think about like ancient cultures, like I geek out thinking about just how long Japan and China have been a country where we're going through some stuff. I'm like, that country is 4,000 years old.
They've been through it twice.
Yeah, they've been
it's like your grandmother.
Exactly. There's myth and legend attached. It's like, like we know about George Washington. There's no stories about him killing a dragon with a stare.
Yeah, bro. We're lame. You really think about it?
Who's like, oh yeah, our first president, he levitated.
Oh yeah, all right, cool.
But like North Korea, nothing. Like we know, I guess like the schism and everything, and then like taking power. Yeah. But like we don't know. It's obviously horrible there.
Yeah, it can't be good.
It's not tight.
You can't be your first let out is war and be like, it's a great place.
They're not hiding an awesome secret.
No. That house is fucked.
Yeah, dude. If you got a house and you never let anybody in, it's not great inside. No. Like, you're not hiding your hot tub.
Your dad's definitely abusive. Oh, my mom. Somebody in your family getting abused. If nobody's allowed in your house, them fucking creepy ass families would be like, nobody's allowed to come over. I'd be like,
but it's the same as like American. It's like we hear about what happens in there.
America ain't that great.
Well, I know, but I'm saying like it's like Americans being your neighbors going, we hear what happens when the door shuts.
Yeah.
Like, we might not be able to see in the house, but we know.
We hear the glass shatter.
We hear
the glass shatter and the screaming.
With North Korea, it's like that, but every once in a while you just see a rocket shoot off of the edge. And you're like, hey, stay in there, man.
Relax.
Stay in there, dude.
Imagine your first break from North Korea is Ukraine. That would be trash.
Well, here's the funny part. So if and I'll have to look this up later to make sure it's true, but from what I understand, they immediately got addicted to pornography.
Of course.
Yeah, like
that's very reasonable.
Like, and it almost, I think it might have caused some desertions.
Hey, if I had that man jacked off once and said, you know what? I'm not even violent. What am I fighting for? I don't even want to fight no more.
Well, I just love it's like there's a universal language. So you could just see like a North Korean guy getting a phone for some reason, and then he just goes, oh.
Those tits are huge. Whoa. The row was wild. I was like, oh, he ain't gonna say it. Fuck, he said it.
That's more of a language barrier thing. That's
oh my god. What'd you think when he saw his first BBL? What did he do?
I don't know. I mean, dude, just
Or them tits?
just a panic attack.
He might have passed out.
Because everything you see now has just been real hungry.
Everybody shaped like a teenage boy.
Real hungry.
That's terrible.
Oh, but I have had like weird dreams where it's like, dude, you go into North Korea and it's just the sickest place.
Why are you dreaming about North Korea? You're white. Dream something happier. You should have happier dreams. If I was white, I'd be dreaming nothing but bliss.
Dude. But here's the thing you don't get about
Being white.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
Most of us fall asleep with the History Channel on.
You know what? That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Like, y'all look like History Channel sleepers. Like that, y'all. Is it ASMR?
Yeah. Just some guy went.
And there were 37 bodies in World War II in this battle. That's why you sleep too?
They thought about a right flank.
That's why y'all kill so many people. That makes sense. That makes so much more sense. I was wondering why white people be going on these killing sprees. Y'all listen to History Channel. You just history repeating itself. That's why my grandma always told me, if you're not careful, history gonna repeat itself.
Because you've never heard two black guys talking to each other like about a problem one of them's having, and the guy's like, "Have you thought about invading?"
Why don't you just kill the people that live there?
What about just taking it?
Yeah, it's yours, man. It's your birthright.
That's funny. Well, I mean, there are weird things. Like there is a part of you that's like, I think I'm supposed to die on the European continent in like an armed conflict. Like just. Like there's that,
like it's some Braveheart battle.
Like there's like a call to arms or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's a we gotta protect something. Like I don't know. Yeah, it's weird.
I don't think it's protected. I think it's about to take something over. Tomato. There's a white man. Well, come on.
What are we gonna do?
God, dude. So wait, your dream outside of North Korea is to die on a European battlefield.
It's not a dream.
Also, it has to be with a sword.
It's not a dream, but like you've seen Saving Private Ryan, right?
Yeah.
Did it do anything to you?
No. What is it supposed to do? No. All right, let me tell you something.
What do you mean? What?
John Q is the only movie to make me cry. You can tell I'm a black man with father issues. It's John Q. Every time he's like, "That's my son," I'm crying like a fucking child.
Just Denzel in a hospital, man.
Every time
making the sacrifice, making the ultimate sacrifice.
That movie will make me cry.
Oh, dude,
every time
they showed that to us in.
See, John Q did nothing for you, just like Saving Private
I didn't.
Ryan.
Are you kidding me? I had to write about it.
Did you? Oh,
yeah.
You had to write about it?
Yeah, in school we watched John Q, and then we wrote about it.
Wait, what school did you go to?
This was Woodland High in Cartersville, Georgia.
They made you write about John.
They made me write about. We watched it, and it's like that was the thing. If ever there was like a movie in the class, then there would be like a 1-page write up or something like that. You know,
that sounds like an awful teacher. You don't get a movie date. Now you got to write a report on it every
time. But then it keeps the kids engaged. You got to watch the thing. Like you look at it now that I know teachers, I get it.
Yeah,
like I have all these like memories of just like the guy sucked in high school. I'm like, dude, that guy was my age.
Now he's just a guy at a bar like, can't stand these fucking kids.
Dude, it's like, some kid came in, he brought a dead snake in.
For what?
For what? He thought it was cool. It smells like
You wanted to fit in, you brought a dead snake.
I instantly, the second I met someone at a bar that was just like, this is my friend's song, and what do you do? I teach the 3rd grade.
Oh my God.
And you just go, I forgive every teacher I've ever had.
The teachers be getting fucked up.
Dude, yeah.
Fucked up. Like like when they're at a bar and you're like with a group of friends, the teacher, you're like, oh my God.
It's insane.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know if you should be looked up to as a person.
But when you're a kid, like that's an adult.
Oh yeah, you think of them as like, they got it together.
Anyone older than 15 was 40 years old.
Yeah. I thought they had their shit together.
Yeah, like you remember watching, like I could watch like Die Hard, and then I could watch American Pie, and in my mind they were all the same age.
I wasn't that. I knew they was a little bit different because one was fucking a pie.
But
that's when I knew there was a little bit.
But this is also in the 90s when they were booking like 28-year-olds to play high schoolers.
God, that was so weird.
Wasn't that weird?
You had like 5 o'clock shadow. Just like, I got football practice. You're like, no, you don't. You got to go pick up your child.
I'm worried about my math test. Are you worried?
You need to be worried about that damn alimony. Talking about a math test. This shit was ridiculous. Yeah, they used to have like 30-year-olds. I'd be like, bro, that's ridiculous.
It's like you have a son that age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15? Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot about those days. You'd be like, why is Kevin Costner playing a high schooler?
Well, even like the dad characters and stuff like that. Like I think about like Full House or like Fresh Prince or something like that. When you're like, those were probably people around our age.
Yeah.
And they
James,
were,
yeah, you look up James Avery, who's like 38. You're like, oh, Uncle Phil. Shit. I'm closer to Uncle Phil.
I'm closer. Oh yeah.
Than you are Will Smith.
Mm-hmm. And then you look, but Will Smith was actually, he was pretty young when he shot that.
He was like 19, 20, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And now look, I'm saying James Avery was probably like 38.
Yeah.
Going here like.
But you like look at like any of those.
But also the people in the 90s looked old. You ever look like them basketball players? Mm-hmm. You're like, bro, you look like you're 39 and you just got drafted. Like,
it's like, and the new Little League champion. He's like, thanks, Dad.
Because they don't make kids like they used to.
You see the old movies. I'm like, why do all these kids have briefcases?
Because they're fucking 45. Yeah, like you look at those old NBA players, you'd be like, dude's like balding in the middle. Mm-hmm. He's got the George Jefferson, and you look at his rookie. It's like his rookie card. And he's like 22. You're like, bro.
People age expectancy is getting longer, obviously, but like people look so young now.
Yeah,
and now it's like it's hard to tell.
I think we're just trying to tell ourselves that we look young indirectly.
No.
I think that's what we just did for the last 10 minutes.
No, absolutely not. No, I look exactly my age. I've never.
I look older than I am. I'm black that cracks.
I've never once told someone my age and they went, "Oh, really?" They go, "Oh, yeah."
I believe it.
Nailed it. 31 exactly.
Yeah. No, I hate when some people be like, "Can you believe that I'm this age?" And you're like, "Of course."
Yeah, of course. I honestly would have guessed older.
Yeah, I would have. You look terrible. You ain't heard of lotion on your face. You look awful.
But like you look at like old like the old West and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I remember seeing the first picture of my dad.
Yeah.
So like my dad was born in like the 50s.
Yeah. You have an older father.
Yeah. Well, he's not even that old. Like he's what 68 or something or 62, 60,
Yeah.
60. I don't know. It's hard to tell with you folks. But my mom, after like since I was a kid, her birthday cakes always had a 3 and a question mark on it.
Okay.
They're like, I'm 30 something. You go, all right, Mom, good job. Good job.
Still holding on, huh?
Yeah. But I see like the first pictures of like my dad. The first picture of him as a kid is he was in like
smoking a cigarette at a job.
No, this was in Alabama, Tuscaloosa. So he like didn't have a pair of shoes until he was
I'm
like
surprised
12.
they had a camera.
So
all right, hold on. Priorities are wrong in that family. I gotta call it out right now. The fact that
they had a camera but no shoes. I don't know how the photo got taken. Honestly, it might have been a reporter.
Child endangerment.
I see the photo and it's him. He's in overalls with no shirt, no shirt, overalls, and just he's not smiling. It's like it was such an old photo that where they were like, "We're not smiling yet."
Oh my god! Because the camera took too long to take the picture.
Like this, it's like, but there's a photo of him smiling. But there's other photos of him, but I see this one, and it's like that painting with the dude and his wife with the pitchfork.
Yes.
Yeah. You go, oh man. But people looked like he was probably 7 in that photo. He might have been 3. I don't know. I'm just saying.
But the difference is he had a job. Mm-hmm. You know, he was riding his bike to and from work.
Mm-hmm. But then also there's the flip side of that going back in history thing. People were accomplishing stuff way faster.
Yeah.
So it's like you see this guy. Oh, like Genghis Khan.
Yeah,
he was 20.
Took over the whole world.
Yeah, like I think
Martin Luther King.
Yeah, like
21.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, I'm 34. I wasted everything.
And you learn something. It's like, oh, Henry Ford.
Yeah,
founded his company at like 19 or something like that, and you're like, get out of here. Like a lot of these tech guys now. Yeah. They're like, oh, I was a billionaire by 18. You go,
I just asked to borrow $20 the other day.
Or it's like but the problem is now you get on Instagram and you see some 14-year-old like, here's how you make $47,000 a month. I sell left socks on Instagram. And you're like, what the?
Dude, have you even looked at Amazon lately?
Yeah, they're like,
I hate those commercials.
Drop shipping, man. All you got to do is sign up for my tutorial,
and then you can make $50,000 a month, just like me.
And I think you're just selling tutorials.
I think you're a liar.
I don't think. Yeah.
I don't think you're really making that money.
Did you ever have any friends like fall into like pyramid
Cutco?
Cutco. Dude, you were there.
Cutco.
My sister did Cutco.
I loved when they tried to explain it, and by a sentence in, you knew it was Cutco. They'd be like, "Yeah, man. So I'm selling these," and I'll be like, before the I'll be like, "It's about to be nice." It's about to be nice.
It's about to be. I'm selling culinary equipment. You're like, I'm actually working in the restaurant industry right now.
I knew a person who tried to sell them for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Well, from what I remember, so like I never did it, but like my sister did.
Yeah.
And I think that there was like, even my dad taught sales.
Yeah.
So he teaches sales still.
Okay.
Like marketing professor, knows all the tricks, all that stuff. Even he was like, what did they ask you to do? And she goes, oh, I just have to give them all the contacts in my phone. And you go, huh?
Oh my God.
The contacts in your phone? She's trying to explain it. And I think, and I could be wrong, but I think they were asking the employees to give over all their contact and like phone contacts. And then they would text the numbers and say like, hey, got your number from Rachel. Would you like to sell Cutco? Like, and that's how they tried to branch. Like some shady stuff.
Could you?
Other side, we still use the Cutco knives.
Are they good knives?
Really good product.
Hey, I stand by the product.
Really
That's
good product.
Hilarious. That's hilarious.
They're the best knives we have
ever had.
Yeah, they really.
It's really a shame that they were such a pyramid scheme because the product's amazing.
The product's incredible.
If you guys weren't assholes about who you were in business, everybody would love y'all knives. Oh, that's terrible. But you know what's crazy? They keep going. Mm-hmm. They're still around because the product
really is good.
That's wild.
But like, I remember in college there was one called it was like an energy drink thing called Vima.
No,
do you do Vima?
I remember.
So there was a big Vima. It was like happening the same time as Coney 2012. Yes, I remember very distinctly because I was I was
very weird correlation
because I was like worried about Coney.
And I kept getting hopped up on these energy drinks, and it's made me paranoid.
Well, I was just watching. I remember I was like watching a Coney video, and I sent them money. I'm like, they're gonna give me a bracelet. I'm like, I'm helping. No. Like that guy ended up.
Oh, the white I'm helping was wild. That shit was so. I'm helping. They'll send me a bracelet. Why do white people always want like something on their body to show that they help somebody?
Dude, it's nice, dude. It's from Catholicism, probably. It's probably like
that wasn't. That's not a good trait with black people.
Well, it's probably like you want to wear it. It's not even that I helped. It's that I am one who helps. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to wrap my head around it because
I am one who helped sound something like Native American, but that was
fun. I'll be honest, I was going through the website and I was like, that is a pretty cool bracelet.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's
a pretty cool bracelet.
He's like, I'll be honest, I'm going to donate.
That's a pretty good bracelet.
Donating for that bracelet.
But they had, I remember there was all these long videos explaining everything that was going on.
It was a terrible situation.
And then the guy who ran the company, didn't he like have a mental breakdown?
I'm not sure about that.
So I think like he got like fired for like running naked through a fountain in like downtown New York or something insane like that. And like found out that almost like none of the money was going to the right place.
Surprise!
Or something like that. Yeah, well, it's so many of them.
Yeah, those people are terrible. I think there's a real spot in hell for people who do shit like that.
Dude, it's so many nonprofits you hear about like, oh, they just were actually just buying houses for themselves.
Yeah. Or you hear how much like the CEO makes of like the Red Cross. You're like, I don't think you should make that much.
But I'm helping.
Come on, man. I got bracelets for everybody.
He's got the cigar and the eye patch. Just looks like a cartoon bad guy.
$36 million to save the world, huh? Who would have guessed?
I said, give the homeless people these fucking clothes. Genius.
They can't They can't copy me.
I love that, like, the idea that the Red Cross is just run by just a mobster, like
From 1945.
Yeah, no, not even that. Like a teamster, like a Tony Soprano teamster.
That's great.
He's like, yeah, man, I just want to fucking help. I'm trying to help. Don't look at my tax records.
I got a heart of gold. What can I say?
What can I say, dude?
I like to help the homeless. I give a little, they give a little back. Everybody fucking wins.
Hey, Thanksgiving's tomorrow. You want a turkey? I got him in the back of my truck. I got 5 turkeys.
I got 5 turkeys for 100 people.
But you hear about all these things going on. So it was like, that was going on. I was deep in the Coney hole, and I was watching the videos.
Pause.
And then I would just, I would just hear and I'd open it, and it was just some frat guy. She's like, hey, man, can I talk to you for a minute? I'm like, yeah. And he comes in with this big case of, like, energy drinks. He goes, this is making me so much money. And he, like, sat down and, like, pitched me. I'm already getting got by Coney right here. Like, I'm
easily vulnerable right now.
I'm in the middle of 2 phishing scams, like, at once.
Oh my god! Oh, capitalism's a motherfucker, man.
Just yank. Like, I got Coney over here.
Oh my god!
I got Vima over here, but this is it was banana. But they would want you to buy. The idea was you buy all these energy drinks, these cases of energy drinks, and then you sell other people the energy drinks. But he's like, but everybody wants it, man. I'm like, well, then why aren't you selling them?
Also, why aren't they in stores?
Yeah, exactly. Why aren't they in stores?
Why are they warm in my dorm room?
But it's always like a 12 video like funnel of like videos that get you into the thing. Like, you just got to watch this thing, and it shows like a guy our age on a tropical island with like models behind him going, hey, what's up, dudes? I just wanted to congratulate you for... Hold on, I got to press the thing. See, 20 minutes. I nailed it.
There you go.
Oh. Boop. Did I touch it?
That's fine.
Alright, what was it? It's just some dude, like, on a beach. Just, like, with hot girls behind him going, like, congratulations, man. This is the first step, dude. And, like the dude who brought you this, Michael, he always knew the guy's name. Like, they probably just texted beforehand. Yeah. It was like, I'm from this region. Just say my name. It would be, like,
dubbed over.
Yeah.
Like, this dude, Michael.
Sick dude, man. He's going to make you guys so much money, bro. It's going to be so good. And it was just, like, I'm just making sure you're in, dude. Oh. That mic is, like, in your face. There we go. You got it. Oh. They're like, yeah, no, the dude next to you, he was making $12K last month. How much did you make? You're a college student. You're not making anything. Like, hard selling. And then it goes,
it's like the guy for DeVry. Or like, he's like, you on your couch right now? You're not doing nothing? That guy made me feel like dog shit at 7. I was like, bro, he'd be like, you ain't doing shit. I don't know if it was DeVry, but it was somebody, you're not doing nothing right now. Get off your couch. Look at you, lazy. And I'll be like, man, I'm 7.
I didn't see that commercial until the internet. So like, I never got it in the flesh.
Bro, I got that. I got a lot of insecurities about laziness in my life because of that person. I would like to say, fuck you, man. If I could, I hope this reaches you on the internet. You're a terrible human being for making children feel less about themselves.
Well, that was prime. Like, that was the same time they had the don't do drugs, the creepy dog.
Oh, and like the girl who flattened this.
The girl that was deflated.
And now you're like, man, if I find some weed like that, I swear to God, I'm never giving it up.
Yeah, but it was that guilt-driven. Yeah. There was like, I mean, P90X, like the same kind of thing. Remember that?
Yeah, you fat piece of shit. Yeah. Jesus, this is aggressive.
But to be honest, probably worked for a lot of people, dude. You know how many people bought a Bowflex?
We do need a shame. We need to go back to a little bit of shame.
Dude, no one's buying Bowflexes anymore.
No, everybody's beautiful.
Everyone's beautiful. Here's the problem with Bowflex. Great product. Really good product.
Terrible marketing and sales again.
Great product.
It also took up that was random when you just walk into somebody's living room and be a fucking Bowflex in there.
You're like, and they're fat.
It would be the fattest people that have the Bowflex.
Because it's that late night and you're just, it's on, you have something resting here.
Yes.
And you're watching the TV and you're just like, I just need to call my freaking lawyer. And then the TV's just like, hey, you want to be not this?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I could buy that right now.
Are you lazy and fat on your couch?
But that's you do the hard sell, the big products,
Yeah.
because they're not gonna use it. Like subscriptions, I think is now the thing.
Yeah.
But back then it was like you had to get this big ticket thing because they knew that like this guy's never gonna use this thing.
No.
This is for something like it's the same way that like I'll go to a bookstore even though I already listened to it on tape.
Yeah.
Because I want the trophy.
Yeah. You want to look good.
Yeah, I want
It's the Coney bracelet.
Yeah, they're the Coney bracelet.
Books are your Coney bracelets.
I don't use anything now. This is the only jewelry I got now, and this is I'm actually sponsoring 5 African children.
From another motherfucker that's gonna run butt naked in the street. Stay giving the Ponzi schemes.
This is my giver pen.
Yeah, this is for kids in Guinea.
No, this is from Jerusalem. This is
buddy, not a good time. Not a good time right now.
Oh, whatever, dude. My whatever.
Trump 2024, dude.
No, it's not even that. It's just like my parents went there because they're Christians, and they were like, "We got to see where Jesus did everything."
Yeah.
And then they were like, and it's a cool trip, like, and it's so much history. And I'm a Christian. I'm a strong believer as well. So like they come back and like, we got.
You
this.
look like a cool youth pastor. You know, like
with the hair that all
he's like, hey, I used to do drugs too.
Yeah, whatever, man. You can still say ass. That's the ultimate Christian cool guy move, is to like be like, you know what, hell's in the Bible. Or just I've definitely had like a youth pastor that like said the word whore.
And everybody was like,
but he was like, he said it in a biblical text, so everyone was like, and he goes, and he said that not do this because she's a whore, and he'd like
it dropped like it was like a bar.
Yeah, and it was like, dude, it was world star hip hop of white children just running around. Oh shit, you said it. He said it. And he's just sitting there going, hey guys, calm down, huh?
He knew what he did.
If God wrote it, I can say it. And I'm like,
that sounds a little narcissistic, don't it? If God wrote it, I can say it. Bro, who are you?
You think, all right, your name is Kyler?
Kyler with two K's.
He's got the checkered Vans on.
It's like, yeah, I get it. I used to smoke that dope back in the day. Dope? Who calls it that?
That's so funny.
I used to drink booze.
I used to do drugs, man. Yeah, it was really bad, dude. I had Robitussin. Wasn't even sick.
I was on that syrup.
Didn't even need it. But I needed it, you know what I mean? And you're 9, you're like, no.
Oh my god, he's addicted to tussin.
He's sitting on all the chairs like backwards. He's got the chair thing right there where you got the arms resting. You're like, hey man,
I got it. I got you guys.
Dude, I've been there. I've wanted to Google boobs.
Porn? I've watched it.
Like when I was, how old are you?
I'm 33.
33. So it's the same time. Like when we were figuring out porn, there were still a lot of hoops. There was like,
Yeah, I would download a porn thing on LimeWire.
Fucking. All right. We're going to take a short break.
All right.
Love you guys. So we were in the middle of the pod. Camera canked out. I'm not good at this. I'm producing this whole thing solo, and I really shouldn't. But while that went out, Ronndell was here, so we just invited Ronndell in. What's up, Bugger? How you doing?
You good, dude?
We were talking about, was it cheating?
Cheating. We weren't talking about cheating.
Okay. That is funny. That's like, that is if you hear a guy going, yeah, she really taught me how to love again.
That's all. That's
uncle. That's uncle stuff.
Till old as time.
Yeah, but she did. She taught me a lot.
Song as old as rhyme, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that means. Wait, can we cuss on here?
Huh?
Can we cuss on this?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
It's
This is
a normal
white
podcast.
What's a white podcast? Some white podcast.
Keep it tight, buddy.
We don't want to alienate any audiences with language.
You know what I mean?
That's something you hear. That's definitely something that you hear. Oh wait, did I? There you go. Try that again. Talk.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, I was trying to fix his levels and I muted your thing, but we're good.
That's racist.
Yeah, it was.
I silenced a black man
For another black man, though.
on this podcast. Where does that put me? What point? We get points?
Please tell me what I'm okay to do.
Which one of you is more disenfranchised?
Oh shit!
Me, Ronndell, date white women. No, I'm just playing.
That is fine.
But I love them all though. I love them all. I don't just date white women.
I love them all.
Yeah, I don't just
So
date
if
white
that you hear that,
Yeah.
it's gonna be the back of your mic, just like this. You gotta kind of. What the fuck? Just twist that. There we go.
Yeah.
That was
I
weird.
love how hood rich this shit is.
Hey
I
man,
love how hood rich
it
this
all looks
podcast
nice. That's the problem. It all looks nice. If I could have an AV guy, I'm sure that could be fixed with one piece of tape
Oh,
that I'm
100%.
not aware
Oh,
of.
yeah, 100%.
God, dude.
I got a whole,
Well, let's
whole
do,
podcast.
No, you don't. Let's figure that out.
Sometimes you gotta jiggle the
You
string.
gotta get freaky with it.
Yeah, you gotta jiggle the thing.
Doesn't even sound like it's yours.
That's probably-
Oh, it was you.
Look at, because he needs it. Yeah,
there we
look
go.
at it the whole
Alright.
time.
Cool.
You muted me for
I
that
muted
shit. That's
you.
what you get. Look at
bad.
God.
That's what you get when you let your heart win, dude.
That's my fault.
Oh, we back.
I won't hold it like that down there. I'm so used to holding a regular microphone, so I was just used to holding it at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the cool guy where
Yeah.
you do you hold it like this.
How do y'all hold y'all's microphone?
Let me see.
How do y'all? What do you do?
I'm just trying to fix yours, man. I mean, I'm right here, you know.
You're up the clubs.
But sometimes if I'm doing a bit where I want to get in here, I'll be like,
okay.
I'll do that grab.
Do y'all have you got an ick? I have an ick when it comes to holding microphones, bro.
What's your ick?
Yeah, like if a guy's like fully grasping the microphone, like very like, hey man, like very hard on the that shit irks me for some reason.
Pause.
When I
pause,
see-
pause. But a light hold, pinky out, cool, like the cool like.
Pinky out.
Yeah, I hold my. I have
I
pinky
saw
out.
a dude double-handed one time.
Get the fuck out.
I was so mad at that.
The whole time? Like he was in
just
Nickelback?
It was just,
Look at this falling down.
yeah, it was bad.
The whole why he did his whole set?
5 minutes.
That's
Dude just looked
wild.
like he was doing a double twist. I was like, hey man,
Wow.
that was wild.
Was it down low or was it like?
It was up. He was up. Out. Pause. He was up on the head.
Wow.
And he was just
Was he yelling or was he talking regular?
talking regular.
Talking
I think
regular
He
with
was nervous. I think buddy was nervous.
What did this guy look like?
I don't know. I think he was like a small white dude, but he looked like he had some Asian in him.
But sometimes you see guys that have kind of that Woody Allen energy,
No.
and they're like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah,
weird,
yeah, yeah,
and this
yeah.
is like I'm doing my weird
Nah,
thing. Yeah.
he just looked like he was
Okay.
comfortable grabbing things with two hands.
I like when I see guys who like don't really like have jokes yet, but they go full Def Jam like with it, and they like
Bring it up?
They do the tilt up
Yeah.
on the bottom like that. Anyone who talks into it like this that is not a boxing announcer. Because it's already hanging from up there.
That's
There's
weird.
no reason at all
Why
to
it might-
talk upside down into it like that.
That's-
That it doesn't do anything to the sound. It just makes you look ridiculous.
Well, you know, black people, we've always thought like different ways to hold the mic, make us
Well,
look.
oh yeah, like Eminem
Yeah.
did this shit. That was pretty
Never
cool.
understood it though.
Wait, he just said a black person, and the first person he named was Eminem.
Eminem,
I
which
know. It's called relating. It's called relating.
which is crazy.
He's like, speaking of black people,
said-
Eminem.
I'm saying even Eminem. That's what it means. Even Eminem.
Speaking of black people, our one black person that we associate with you is Eminem.
We got a few. Well, they got a few now. You guys got Jack Harlow. You guys got Jelly Roll, which switched the country. Who else the fuck?
I don't know. I don't.
Jelly
For some
Roll,
reason,
wow.
Jelly Roll doesn't do
MGK?
much for me.
Post Malone.
Post Malone.
MGK got scared out though. He's doing rock
got-
and roll exclusively now.
Yeah.
Eminem.
Yeah,
Your
Eminem
guy.
ripped him up.
Yeah, Eminem.
Oh my guy. I like Eminem as much as the next white guy. It does stir something
You mean
within
you
you.
worship him? Eminem,
No,
white
no,
men
no.
worship Eminem.
And nobody plays that shit in their car. Let's be honest. Nobody's sitting back going,
Nah,
turn
nah.
that new Eminem on.
No, new
fucking
Eminem
says
is
that
like,
shit.
"Dear Mr. President," and
Yeah,
he's
nobody's-
doing like all political stuff now.
Eminem shit you listen to in your headphones.
Yeah, yeah.
You have
and
to.
you don't tell people you're
No.
listening to it.
No, when you're a kid, it's like
Popping like you listen to the Future and some shit.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah. You know that video where they do on the TikTok, like, hey, man, what are you listening to? You do not say Eminem.
Nah, dude.
Ever.
Unless you're on your way to a swim meet.
My mom's a sweaty. We all spaghetti.
Unless you're 14 years
fucking locked
old.
in for the 400-meter, bitch.
Yeah, dude.
I'm locked in, bitch.
You're like writing your events on your thigh.
Oh, shit.
Fuck him up with his backstroke.
Dude,
It's hilarious.
the same thing as like, dude, you're in the back of the bus on the way to the football game, just ripping Linkin Park.
Hell
just
yeah.
like, it starts with one thing, and you're just like, just full of just
Me
white.
and Ronndell both try to figure figure out
What?
like,
I've
who
never
listens
listened to that.
Linkin
I've never
Park?
listened to Linkin Park. Ever.
Not before a football game.
No,
I listen
fuck
to
that.
I listen to like DMX.
Young
'Cause
Jeezy or some shit.
We didn't have access to those music. That music. They kept all that. It was like the forbidden. You know, in Hogwarts, like the forbidden section of the library. Like that was the.
When you went to go search for music, they asked, "Are you white or black?" They put white, and they immediately picked them over.
Oh my god! You'd have a white friend roll up to you. He's like, "I was in the forbidden section of the music store the other day." He'd pull out like ludicrous like red light districts.
Everybody gets like, "Oh, wow,
dude, red light district."
I've only heard of it. I've only heard of it.
It lit my whole world on fire when I heard that album.
Can we talk about "lit my whole world on fire" being a new white phrase that I think should take over?
Is that a new thing?
I just said it now.
I was about
I
to
think
say,
it should take over. I think that should be on new golly.
That's a weird white. It lit my world on fire.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Y'all do got some good ones.
Y'all got some sayings.
That's not bad, dude. We got some good
Y'all
ones.
got some good ones. Don't make me. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Don't make me as white.
Don't make me as white.
Don't make me.
Don't make me as white.
And then followed up by like, call a lawyer.
All right, buddy.
Oh, okay. Y'all mean the racial? Okay, I didn't. I thought you. Right, my bad. I thought you meant something fun. Like lit my world on fire. You're like, no. I meant the systemic oppression. I was like, well, now it's.
Oh, you lit my world on fire again.
I thought I was about to learn something cool.
All right, buddy.
right.
I love that one.
Oh,
All right, buddy.
Oh, I love
That's
when they
more
call
just.
you.
I mean, to
I
be
love it,
fair,
all
that's
right,
even
buddy.
just old guy stuff.
Chaps my hide.
Chaps my. All right, y'all are just.
Chaps my hide.
That's a very specific person that says that kind of thing. Chaps my hide.
Chaps my hide.
Grinds my gears.
I like
my
that.
gears
That's
is
a good one. I like that
But a
one.
lot of that is from like the 40s. Like dudes are like, it really grinds my gears.
True.
Because he like, it really catch my hiney. Because that was when we were still like rhyming and people liked it. And it was,
Which is fun.
yeah,
That's when we were at our peak.
Well,
like I'm wearing like an old Niners jersey. Like, you remember when we had?
You remember when we rhymed, huh? You remember when we rhymed,
that's
Sonny?
hilarious.
And I'll tell you what, we never held the microphone.
That's what you call a callback. And I was like,
That's for boxing announcers.
And Eminem.
Have you seen that, Sugar Ray Leonard? That's funny, dude. That was a tough fight to watch.
The
what?
Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
Yeah, that bummed me out, dude.
It was tough because Netflix couldn't get shit correct, and the streaming was fucking horrible. Yeah,
but
it was
even like
horrible.
now I'm catching like the Instagram conspiracy videos. They're like, look, Tyson's checking
yeah,
his
I saw
punch. Like where he
that.
goes like,
and he
he's
brought
like
it back. Yeah,
failing
I saw that.
And I'm
I saw
like,
that.
okay, maybe.
But you could tell that Tyson, that almost brought out the real Mike Tyson.
Hey,
for that
I
second.
could be wrong. I think he landed 6 punches.
Did he?
I think 6.
Damn.
I thought it was more than
I
six.
thought it was more than 6.
Let's look it up. Let's do. I'll look it up. Let's see.
Mike
I
Tyson.
thought it was like 26.
If Mike Tyson really hit Jake Paul, it would have been a wrap for Jake Paul. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that old.
Dude, that's grown man strength.
Yeah,
right?
and he says like crazy shit
Yeah,
too. He'd be
bro.
like, "I'm sorry, God made me do this."
Yeah,
to you."
bro.
I'm not fighting nobody.
Mike
like
Tyson
that.
did an interview say he doesn't even brush his teeth. Like, yes, bro. He said he doesn't brush his teeth.
What?
Just doesn't
Okay,
brush
yo,
his
hear
teeth.
this. Jake Paul landed 78 punches out of 278, including 20 body lands and 31 jabs. Tyson landed 18 punches
Damn.
out of 97, including 4 body lands and 5 jabs.
So he didn't throw shit.
5 jabs in 8 rounds.
That's crazy.
I mean, and you could see it. I mean, we waited through all the ridiculous cards, and then that girl
that girl fight was crazy.
ladies, they were
crazy.
banging.
That should have been.
that was a good fight.
That should have been.
I watched some of the Netflix doc that they did.
Oh,
like
yeah,
with
yeah,
they were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
look at us working out, and it was just a lot of like just old naked. It was weird. Dude.
What Netflix doc did you watch?
Oh, no, it was
Shit.
Tyson, and he's like, it was inspiring, but it was also him just like
Okay.
just pit bull breathing into stuff, and
Pause.
He wasn't gonna let that go. Look, it's funny because I watched him because I watched him.
He had the way.
Like,
Pause.
I gotta give it to him. He has to get this pause.
Well, but it's like, and all the Jake Paul sections were just the softest thing in the world.
Yes.
Like they'd show like Tyson's really hard life, and they talk about Customato, everything that you love in a Tyson doc. I've seen every one.
Yeah.
But then they go to Jake Paul, and he's like playing like knockout in like his mansion, and he goes like, this isn't that hard, or just something really, and so like they tried to make him the heel so bad, and then he turned around and was respectful at the end.
Yeah, which
is
weird.
like, well, to be fair, that's what you should do.
Promo.
I guess.
Promo.
It is funny that we're mad at him for doing the right thing.
Well, here's the thing, man. I actually enjoy Jake Paul. Like I fuck with Jake Paul. Yeah, man. I like what he's done for boxing. Like I'm not no boxer, but I fuck with like you getting these dudes paid. I mean, shit, man. You give me $20 million,
I'll get my ass whooped tomorrow.
What? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I did that for.
You don't even have. Don't let me train.
Yeah, don't even let me train.
Just go ahead and whoop my ass.
Call the fight that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Call the ambulance. Call that fight.
Do not care, dude.
What round do I go down in, Mr. Marcellus Wallace?
Yeah. What do you need me to do? What do you need me to do? You need me to just drop? You want me to throw in the towel? How you want me to do this, bro?
I'll fall out the ring.
Yeah, I'll do some wild shit, bro.
I'll fall out the ring like it's a WWE Royal Rumble.
Well, it is funny when people are like, I can't believe these athletes are cheating, and you're like,
this just proves our point right here. That,
dude,
are you kidding me?
That's one of my favorite things to look up is obscure cheating.
Like obscure?
So I was in track and field, so you'd hear about obscure cheating.
How do you cheat in track and field?
So there were like, you want to hear a really weird one? Bike racing, like the Tour de France.
Oh yeah.
They were catching guys. Like there were lead cars. So like in the early days of the Tour de France, there were lead cars, and some of these guys were tying fishing line.
No way.
To the back of the bumper and holding a cork in their mouth, and this car was pulling them all across.
No way.
Yeah, and they caught them doing that. Like you've heard about like corking bats.
Yeah, I've heard of corking bats.
Like that kind of thing. Like obscure cheating is really a fun rabbit hole.
Never knew that they were fucking like surfing behind the car.
Bro,
That's crazy.
your whole teeth could fall out.
Yeah,
And it probably was. Like this wasn't.
It's not that serious for me to win a bike race. Lose my whole front teeth.
But that's when you get the cool bracelet that says you care.
Yeah. Lance
So the
Armstrong.
Livestrong, man.
Lance Armstrong. He probably cheated. Oh, he did cheat, didn't he?
Yeah, he was on steroids.
He was on
But to be
steroids.
fair, he had one testicle.
But I
That's
think
not
once
fair.
you're-
I feel like that balances it out.
I think once you get cancer once, take it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what
For sure.
treats
That-
cancer? Steroids.
Yeah,
Steroids
balance-
every single
balances
time.
it out
Every
at that
single
point,
time.
bro.
I don't actually know the science.
I don't know the science, but I
balances
know
it out.
that's what happens.
It could hurt. I don't know.
What do steroids do for you that help you bike better though? is my
Endurance.
question.
So
Endurance?
the thing about the bikers is it's not steroids. They're doing blood doping.
What the fuck is that?
So that means that they're like taking blood out of their body, putting it in a centrifuge, and pumping it full of air, and like aerating their blood, and then putting the new fresh blood in before the race.
That's interesting.
So they can go for longer, way longer. Their VO2 maxes are way higher.
How do they get caught doing that though? Is the question.
There's ways you test the blood.
Oh,
Plus,
okay.
you can test the
Oxygen
like the
levels.
blood platelets and something like
really?
that. Like, and it's
Holy shit.
it's very like creepy science, like kind of like this came from World War II kind of science, you know what I mean? Like when you see like the growth of performance enhancing drugs,
yeah.
like the things that Russians were doing in like the late 70s, early 80s.
Those dudes are definitely juiced up, bro.
Oh, dude, like, because I'd see these guys, and like,
Juice.
here's the messed up part. Like, I came from track and field. I was a thrower.
Yeah.
There are throwing events where the record and sports across the board have all gotten better.
Yeah. About
With
checking
the
or about
exception,
catching?
with
Like
performance.
athletes
okay,
get more athletic.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are world records in the throws event that have not been broken since the 80s.
Damn.
Well, steroids.
Because there was this year, and it was all Russians, and I'd watch videos of them when I was a kid, and I was learning to like throw hammer. I'd watch the video of this guy, some Russian guy, Yuri Sadiq or Sergei Liftonov, come in the ring with like a cigarette in his mouth and just like place on the world record throw.
Damn.
Walk
They don't
off
make
and, like,
men like that
No,
anymore.
they
and then
don't.
I used to get the training because I had a crazy coach. So like, I did like club throwing, and then through college, so that was all I cared about. But I'd get these actual like the sheets, like the workouts from Russia.
Oh, shit.
From the 70s. Like I'd do the research and find like the different cycles and
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And they're like, oh, we just trained 7 times a day. And you're like, how? And then the answer is steroids.
Yeah.
Because these guys would just beat them like 3 hours throwing, 3 hours lifting, 3 hours doing this.
What
because
is steroids, man? Everybody ever figured this shit out, bro? Does anybody really know what the fuck steroids is? No, real shit. What is this shit? Make it seem like cocaine, dog, or some wild, like, nut shit. What is this shit?
He's like, that shit even exists.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Like,
my God.
what is it? Serious, this is a real question.
I know. It's just
such a real question.
I never thought that
You
it
know
was
the worst
gonna-
part is you shoot it in your ass.
Yeah, well,
There's
that's...
a lot of different ways. I've never taken any. I was always tested.
Oh, okay.
But like I would see, so like throwers would always do Olympic lifting training. So we were in Olympic lifting gyms with professional Olympic lifters. That's also tested, but people fuck around.
Yeah, of course.
And then if you're ever in a gym with power lifters, they're geared to the gills. And you ask them questions. You're like, so what do you want to? I asked this guy one time because this guy just looked like a cloud. And it was just insane, just like had acne everywhere. Just
of course,
like just like one of the ones where like, oh fuck,
too much.
Where he like smells like whey protein.
Oh,
that's
like they got that, yeah. But I said, so what do you do? And he gives me the whole lineup. He's like, this is what it's going to do for your endocrine system. It mostly helps you recover.
Oh,
so
okay,
your
okay.
recovery happens almost instantly, so you can just keep working out.
Got you.
So it's not that it takes less effort to get big. You are just capable of putting yourself through much more.
I get you.
Because you're giving yourself a ton of testosterone, and it's messing with your hormones because you're overloading your body with testosterone and like hormones that are the male hormone, where it helps you build muscle, helps you with aggression, like the kind of things we needed to like kill bears.
Damn.
And like that kind of like just the juice. But there's a downside. So like he'd give me all this. You're gonna be able to jump over a wall. Like, he's giving you the hard.
Be able to kill a cougar.
Dude, like getting the steroid pitch from a steroid guy is the funniest thing.
I got one before.
It's,
Really?
dude, yeah,
it's hilarious.
It's like that kid trying to tell you that the light up shoes made him faster.
Yes. and typically they're not smart people.
Yeah, no. I've never had a professor.
as a steroid salesman.
You actually need a little D-ball. We're gonna get you on some trend.
Dude, so there's girls that take steroids.
Oh, it's crazy.
Oh, so there's a bunch of girls out there walking around with big clits.
Here's the dark side. Here's the dark
There's a
side.
bunch of chicks out there walking around with big clits.
My favorite
they
part
take
is that's what he got from steroids.
But-
not cheating, not anything. He's like, so you mean to tell me this bitch is with big clits out there?
Come on, son. If they're getting a bunch of
buddy.
testosterone, their clits gotta be big.
Like a thumb.
Like, dog. Like, what?
Ronndell gonna see a thumb clit and gonna be like, this bitch on the juice.
She's on the team, bro.
Don't worry, she'll tell you.
She's on the shit, man. That's crazy.
I said, are you done folding the laundry?
Ronndell, come over here and rub my back.
But the issue was, I was like, he was telling me all this stuff, giving me this big pitch, like, you're gonna be able to be so everything.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, so how do I get off? Like when I'm done with it, how do I get off? And he goes, oh, no, you don't. You don't get off.
This is for life.
Yeah.
What?
Once you get on the train, there's no getting off the train.
What?
Because
It's
you
like
have now
a game.
wrecked your endocrine system.
Oh.
Your ability
We
for
ain't
your
involved in no
body to
endocrine
produce
system.
your own testosterone.
Yeah.
So you gotta be on this shit forever.
Like, did you ever see Fight Club?
Yeah.
Remember bitch tits?
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get off steroids.
You just grow titties.
You grow titties, you get, like, your balls are never quite the same.
What?
And I'm sure that now with science, like, this is my knowledge of it when I was interested in looking at it as a kid.
Yeah.
And, like, all this stuff I knew about it, like, through college, and I worked in, like, the sports performance world for a long time, so I know a lot about it. But you can't get off the train. Wow. It's now you have to spend, and in a lot of places it's illegal. Like there's dudes that get illegal steroids, and it's now this like habit. Like you now have like a heroin habit that you have to get a fix up.
Nuts, bro.
And it gets like dudes with like, yeah, but the needle is better, and I'm like, oh Jesus, it's just so. It's,
What the fuck?
it's
Fucking steroid junkies, nigga.
Hey, that's just crazy, bro.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I just need a lift, man.
and they're like just showing you muscles that no one cares about. They're like, look at this one.
That's just nuts, bro.
Imagine
It's
being
a weird
steroid
world.
junkie. Imagine being down the street, being on the west side, talking about, come on.
Yeah, I need me a little shot of that steroid.
If I don't
Give me
do
some of that
300
juice.
more push-ups today, I'm gonna die.
Who got that juice? Where that juice at?
It's like the first hobos with like a great work ethic.
Almost lifting up your car.
Dude, he's got like they got programming for 9 months,
that's nuts,
and they
bro.
got dialed in.
So you can never get off this shit once you're on
No,
it.
yeah.
Do they have rehab?
Come on,
plans?
man. I'm going through a hypertrophy phase right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, do they have rehab for it?
Yeah, is there like a thing you can go and like
I don't know.
slowly get back into?
We ask questions like
well, here's the thing. This motherfucker's been saying all the right shit. So nigga, I'm thinking this nigga know everything.
But I'm saying like the dudes I knew who did it were doing sports or they were doing fighting.
Okay.
Or they were, and then they stopped, or I just lost touch with them.
Okay.
These are short term. These are tertiary friendships. These are things I just freaking like.
Good ass words you've been saying today. Tertiary.
Well, you mean you're in a place for like 6 months, and you go to a gym and you build friendships there, and then you move. What? I'm not gonna write you every week.
Oh no, for sure.
Yeah.
Wait, you still writing people?
Yeah, dude. I send letters by pigeon every day. Me and Tyson actually. He just needs somebody that can has pigeons.
Him and Nathan are the only two using the pigeon.
Yeah,
He's hurting for pigeon friends.
That's sad. He's like,
Pigeons aren't real.
I just lost to Jake Paul.
This is really unfortunate. I really thought my kids were gonna think out. That was what made me sad when he goes like, my kids are gonna respect me.
Yeah, he says don't think his kids
It
are
was
gonna
so
think he's cool.
bad. He goes like, my
that.
kids don't think I'm cool, so I want them to see how cool I am. I was like, aw,
It's a horrible way to see it, but
buddy.
Yeah, but imagine your whole world fearing your dad and you think he's a cornball.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Everyone in the world knows that your dad's a monster.
Yeah.
Monster.
Like,
and you're like, nah, dude, he's corny. And you're like, nah, dog, your dad.
I seen him
could kill
trip
me.
coming out of the bathroom. Because that's what, your kids are going to see you do the most embarrassing things.
The most embarrassing shit.
Because you're in your house. Everything's locked. Your doors are like, you're trying to get there. It's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
You stumble over your feet. You make a stupid noise. Maybe they heard him shriek.
That's it.
Like, maybe. Yeah.
my ankle, my ankles.
Or like a mouse came in and went, ah! Like, you gave them like, ah! And they're like, oh, I don't think, actually.
I don't think you're as tough
I
as
feel
you
like
think.
Mike is scared of some shit, like the most obscure shit too. I feel like
Like you like a moth?
yeah, like some shit you're not supposed to be scared of.
Was
bro.
it that Christopher Walken thing where he's like, I don't like horses. They're shifty in the middle. They're like, whoa. Like people with just bizarre phobias.
Just weird shit, bro. But Mike did some wild shit on that documentary though. He was in the candy store, and the lady was like, "Hey, do you have a bag?" No, his daughter was trying to tell him like, "Yo, you got to put that in a bag to eat it." And Mike took a scoop out of the candy and was just like, "Oh no, I don't need a bag." And the lady was like, "No, you need a bag." He was just like, "Thank you."
Just
And
stuff you can only do if you're Mike Tyson. Like,
literally.
What are you gonna like? Be like, hey man, give me that back, baby.
That's Mike Tyson, homeless. Those are the only two people that do that.
Literally
I don't need a bag.
Yeah, I don't need a bag. I'm just gonna.
How much was it weighing? Weigh my head. Weigh my head. I'm gonna hold it in my mouth and weigh my head.
Dude, I was like, oh, Mike is fucked up in the head, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I knew.
He's nuts.
Nuts.
Bro, I don't
Absolutely nuts.
I will never forget when he told a grown man he was gonna rape him.
Oh yeah.
On TV.
He said, "I'll eat your heart."
He said, and it's like, do you remember even at the end of this one, there was like right before the fight, this little girl, she's like a middle school girl.
Yes.
Has this interview with him.
It's the most.
So are you excited about that? It's like an innocuous question. Like, what does it mean to you? And he goes like, nothing means anything. We're going to die. You're going to die. Everyone, we're just evaporating. We're dust. And the dust we will, I think he said a Bible verse, like, the dust we will return. Like, something.
Yeah.
And the girl's like, that's a very, I never would have thought of that. I think she said,
I was like,
I never would have thought of that.
I was like, yeah, you ruined it. You ruined it for this.
Bro,
girl.
it was the darkest shit I've ever heard from a kid's interview.
When I wake up, I hear nightmares. And I scream, and I wake up, and I'm shaking. And I'm thinking about J. Paul, but he's got the face of my mother and the fangs of a bear. And you're like, whoa, hey, Tyson. She's 12.
I got school tomorrow.
12 is just a figment of your imagination. Like, he's had mushrooms twice now. And
Yeah, he
like,
ruined that girl.
Man, you're just a syllable.
He ruined that girl, bro. She's never gonna want to interview another person again, bro.
Do you remember what happened with Tyson?
Yeah, bro. She's never gonna. Funny, Marco did an interview with Tyson, and Mike Tyson told him to get up and leave.
I would have left.
So he punched that guy on a plane, right?
Yes.
I would have left.
We gotta pause again.
Did it die?
I died. I know. I suck today. There we go.
Oh man, that's.
Hey, sorry about that. It is once again a technical issue brought to you by Nathan Lowe.
You know you don't have to let him. You ain't gotta let him know that though.
Whatever, dude. So I'm having.
You just cut it. Yeah.
Well, I just know, like, I don't like the
And
guys who
posty,
have
by
a
the
lot
way.
of cuts
Oh.
in the thing. So I've been putting up like a little, because like sometimes this will keep going and then that shuts off, and I'll put like an Oblivion loading screen up or something.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. It's just people are getting used to me not knowing what I'm doing.
Never bad at that. Damn, man, just crashed out. That's wild.
Oh, boom.
That sucks. Y'all had anybody die recently? Y'all had anybody die recently? Just out of curiosity.
No, let's make it fun.
Hey, bro. See, I mean, here's the thing.
Who dead lately?
No, but here's the funny thing about this shit, though, bro. Because my best friend's sister just passed from breast cancer. But here's the funny thing. I always try to find funny shit. No, that's not. This shit's not. It's sad, but it's not like fucking.
I don't know about this Ronndell. It's real dicey.
Let's listen.
Pause.
So it's
Pause on death.
every time I go to a funeral or somebody passes, I try to find like some funny shit to locate at the funeral.
Because that's what they need.
That's what
a grievance.
That's what they all need. Yeah.
I mean, everybody wants. I mean, nobody wants to be crying and shit.
Did I tell you about the time that I did a wake?
No.
I didn't tell you about that.
Wait,
so it was
you got booked for a wake?
So it was with Adam. So I'm with yeah. So I'm with me and Ronndell. We have friends in common from California. Whatever. So Adam, friend of ours, says we're going back to Memphis. We got to do a show. Like my whole family's gonna be there. And it's like his childhood friends and like all the family members and stuff like that. And it's in this house. And it's me, him, and Tommy. And and the show's about to like start. We haven't discussed the order or anything like that. And then Adam's dad goes out and goes, before we start the show, the reason we're really all here is we're going to have a quick celebration of life.
Quick
Celebration
to get that out of
life.
the way so we can do a comedy.
Yeah,
Just
for sure.
just
that's priorities.
Just a 20 or 30 slide show of the deceased.
People are tearing, crying.
Yeah, so it's like this beloved member of the community who died of. It was obviously
not even an asshole that died.
No, it was obviously like cancer, but they were like COVID killed it. Like they had, I think this was kind of like liberal parents, so he actually had like a COVID graph.
Oh wow!
Like in the middle of the slideshow.
Take it serious.
Oh my God.
Take it serious right now.
Hey, bro, what?
Imagine using your kid's death for your beliefs. Like, look at the numbers right here.
This was an older man. Like, this is a guy who was like beloved in the community, died, and then they were like, we have this quick slideshow.
Look at the information.
That's nuts.
And me and Adam and Tommy in the back, like drawing straws, like who's going first?
Yeah, for real.
Who wants to host?
Yeah, but there's like really at the end, almost like that. There was a clip of it. You remember that documentary I Am Comic?
Yeah.
There was a part in that a guy said that he did a similar thing, but it was almost exactly like that. The guy goes, and now here to make you laugh, Nathan. They bring you off.
What'd you say?
Everyone's like, okay, good. I can really use one. And because everyone's hopeful still.
Yeah,
Let me tell you about my transgender cousin.
Yeah.
I hadn't written that joke yet. I wish I'd had that joke.
Oh, that would have crushed.
Dude, I could have.
That would have crushed.
I would have killed at a funeral.
Yeah, I would have killed.
Come on now.
I could have turned that whole room, dude.
Oh man, you're killing me, Nathan. You're killing me.
So who here's dating? What do you do for work?
He might die
Imagine
recently.
crowd working at a wake.
Oh, that's
Or
crazy.
just like start working the guy like, what a pussy.
Yeah, that's hectic. I don't know why I brought that up, but I was thinking, well, yeah, but that's got.
Oh yeah, well you just hit me with the who died recently.
No, well, the thing about
Welcome back after the break. Who's dead?
I say that because when I was at the funeral, I was crying at the funeral, and my little nephew has never seen me cry. I don't think he's ever seen a grown man cry. Period. But he saw me cry for the first time.
It's like, what a bitch.
Hey, bro, so that's the thing. So I was trying to find like this funny moment, and I couldn't find it. But when I started crying, he was like, "Yo, why is Uncle Ronndell crying?" I heard him say this, and I was like, "Damn, I gotta explain to my nephew why the fuck I was crying," and I don't know how to explain to him without saying like, "Hey, man, your aunt's like she's gone."
What was that? Do I have to explain the concept of death to someone?
Yeah, well, it was just like I have to explain this, like why I'm crying, and it's okay for men to cry, and you can cry, and all this shit. But I had nothing for this kid, bro. Nothing for this kid. So I just wanted to be like, "Hey, man, Santa's not real," or some shit to just really be like, "Hey, man, like." This was about to happen, bro.
Or you just be like, he was actually an asshole.
Yeah, like,
So wait,
I had no idea, dude.
Time out. I'm just trying to make sure I understood. You wanted to tell him Santa wasn't real because you couldn't explain your emotions?
Yes, I couldn't. Couldn't explain to my nephew why I was crying.
Your auntie laying in a casket.
Yeah, I could not explain it, man. Could not explain it. Rest in peace, Jasmine. I love her to death.
Oh
but
my
it
God!
sucked.
R.I.P. Jasmine.
Yeah, man, it sucked. Really, it really did suck that I could not find the funny moment. Because I wanted to find funny so bad in that situation. I just couldn't.
I went to a shitty funeral one time. That was the funniest thing. One of the funniest things.
I can really hear that music. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
All right, well, you guys keep talking. I'm gonna figure it out.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I went to a shitty funeral one time, and they was playing. It was somebody's dad who was dead, and they was playing Luther Vandross to Dance with My Father.
No, bro.
And it was on a CD player.
Oh, so the shit's.
It started skipping, bruh.
Dance with my father.
And it went father again. And somebody grabbed on the back.
When I say I would have probably cried.
Bro, I was in there crying.
I would have.
And they thought I was crying for the funeral.
Oh, nigga, I would have cried.
Bruh, and then all you heard was somebody grab in the back. Turn it off! I was in tears.
I would have been crying so hard. Like, bruh, no, they did.
Bruh.
It would have been funnier if the person that did it went back and got the CD, licked it, wiped it off, and tried to start it right at that point. That shit would have been hilarious.
Bruh, it was awkward because they let it skip for like probably a good 30 seconds.
So no, who ended up turning it off, or did they?
Somebody came up after Grandma was like, it wasn't like, it was like a friend's funeral. So it was like I was like a friend of the family.
Yeah.
And all you heard was, she said, "You dance with my father again. She's like, Lord Jesus, turn it off! And I am about to piss myself laughing.
I would have lost it.
Bro, I was in there crying.
Yep, I would have lost it. That would have been the day they would have had to remove me from church.
But the thing was, my shoulders was moving and I was crying. So they think I'm crying. Cause I'm just like, and they're like, "Oh my God, he's mourning." No, I'm dying.
I'm laughing.
I'm laughing hysterically.
Historical laughter, dude.
Yeah,
That's historical laugh's kind of a.
No, but I was telling them I went to a shitty ass funeral, and there was somebody's father had died, and it was like, you know, elderly family, and they played Luther Vandross to Dance with My Father again, but it was on a CD player. So that bitch started skipping. And it was like the Dance with My Father again.
That's just the worst.
Did he do it with the dance a little bit? Like,
nah, and all you heard was the grandma in the back be like, "Turn it off, Jesus, please!" And I was crying.
That'd have been the end of me, bro. I was
crying.
They would have had to remove me.
I was in there crying.
I would have laughed out loud. I would have laughed.
But I'm telling you right now, I would have my fan in my face, and I would just, and I'm crying.
Yeah.
Because I'm crying laughing. So they think I'm mourning.
They think you're really special. You're like, this guy cares a lot.
Yeah.
No.
The whole time, Kahleal's over there just dying. Yeah, I had my uncle, when my uncle passed, like, first of all, I can't sit, my whole family is funny, so I can't sit, you know, you got family members that you just can't sit beside, bro. You just don't want to sit beside. And they brought up, they made a mistake by letting one of his motorcycle buddies come up there and talk. This guy's like 70, 80 years old, bro. You know how old people have, they don't have no filter, man. They just say whatever the fuck they want to say.
Oh my God.
He gets on stage and he goes, "Yeah, man, me and John used to ride them bikes, man. We just used to ride and ride and ride. Shit, sometimes we didn't even tell his wife where we was going." I was like, oh my God. I said that out loud. Like, oh my God. And so my grandmother heard it. My aunts on this pew heard it. All my cousins just put their head down and go, "God." So we're all dying in the pew, right? So then he keeps on going. And he ends up saying, he goes, "Yeah, so, I wasn't supposed to say that. I know I wasn't supposed to say that, y'all.
I love when old black men do that.
I wasn't supposed to say that, y'all. I wasn't supposed to say that."
Like niggas are gonna forget.
Dog, like what? And I was like, nah, bruh. So we laugh. So now, mind you, we're laughing this entire time. My grandma turns around and looks at the whole entire row. It's just all of her grandkids.
Yeah,
just
crying,
like, shut that shit. Like, shut it down.
Yeah.
Like, all y'all stop laughing. So we stopped laughing. Bruh, this nigga gets walking down the steps to hand like the mic.
No.
So the pastor is coming back to the stage to the podium.
Already.
The guy's walking down the steps and goes, "Oh, wait, one more thing." I said, "Not again." And I said that out loud. Hey, bro, I couldn't contain myself from my words, bro. Could not contain myself from my words. We're dying in the pews, though, bro.
Man, I never had a wild, like, all the funerals I went to were very, like, you know, open casket.
Okay.
Old family members crying, like the slideshow and then pictures, pictures of my father, like the old, like the black and white. No one's smiling.
Yeah.
Respectable. You went to respectable funeral.
I went to respectable funerals.
I went to a country funeral, and this country ass dude gets up just like your uncle and goes, "Yeah, man, we used to get bitches back in the day."
That's crazy.
His fiance sitting right there in the front.
Oh, that's crazy.
And he's like, "Nah, but you was his favorite though, bro."
Hey,
when I tell you, people were like,
"Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's crazy."
But you was his favorite though.
You was his favorite.
You was his favorite is a wild thing to say at a funeral.
Wild,
In front of his family, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want
And they're like still trying to figure the inheritance out. Like they got
yeah. I want everybody to talk my shit. Talk. I don't want you to say so. I want my shit to be wild as hell.
I don't care how it is.
Really? You don't?
Let me tell you something. I want everybody at my funeral.
You don't?
I've already made up my mind. I want somebody to play security.
Really? You gonna block niggas from coming?
Hell yeah! I'm petty after death.
That's crazy.
I am petty.
You're not gonna let niggas pull up on you?
Nope.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna have a list right before I die. I'm like, hold on, I'm gonna send a voice memo.
Niggas gonna have
certain
a list.
niggas ain't allowed in. My mama.
And he plays it. You play it out loud at the funeral.
At the funeral.
And if any of them are here, get them out.
Get them out.
I know you finagled your way in, Curtis.
I feel you though.
Just give a message. I know you're here, Curtis.
Hey, Curtis,
get out of here.
Curtis, you owe me $48. I ain't forget about that shit.
Unless you're
get
gonna
your owing me ass out my fucking funeral,
or just drop it in the hole, man.
Yeah, true.
We were there. If you get to come to the graveyard part, you better drop that 40. And everyone here, look at him.
Yeah.
And make sure he puts that $48.
If this nigga don't give me my $48, jump him.
Straight up.
Jump him.
Throw him in. Throw him in. He's getting buried with me.
Yep.
I want to be embalmed though. I want to be embalmed with my fingers up.
Embalmed?
With my fingers up throwing.
I don't care what, dude. I'm dead, dude. Like just whatever, buddy.
Like you're done. Like you don't.
I don't care if there even is a funeral.
What if? That's kind of great. But what if you come back
That's sad.
What if you're like a spirit and you're just like chilling at your own shit and you're just like.
Imagine
hanging.
you make it to the next dimension. You're like, let me look back.
You don't want to just see what the fuck's back there?
I want to see. Listen, I'm still petty in the afterlife. I want to see who the fuck's there.
Yeah,
dude, I'm in there. I'm talking to Jesus. I've got dimensions. Dude, like my mind has been unfolded.
What if Jesus wasn't cool? I always thought about that.
Dude, JC's tight.
What if he wasn't though? Like, what if he was kind of arrogant? What if he was like nepotism, like a little bit like?
No, Jesus is probably the dopest of them all, bro.
Jesus and God, same, right? Okay. So it's the same but different Trinity. That guy made every funniest person you've thought of.
Yes.
That guy's funny.
What if he didn't like the funny people?
You don't think so? It's like this whole time God's been like hating on comics the entire time.
It's just like I can't stand it.
Hey, that's a funny concept. And God has just been like up there, just like, man, he's fucking comedian.
Like Bernie Mac, he will him at the gates.
He's like a dry bar booker.
That shit's hilarious. For the people that don't know what dry bar is, that shit's funny as fuck. What he just saying, dog.
I wouldn't have said that.
Rodney Dangerfield,
No.
Oh my god.
You don't want to. What did we say earlier?
Gold.
You don't want to alienate any audiences.
Yes.
How are you talking? Just.
How do you think the comedy clubs are in heaven?
I think they're dope, dude.
I think the comedy clubs are there tight too.
What if they were the most clean, like, have to be like.
What if they got urban rooms and alt rooms?
That'd be funny if there was still segregation.
Are you saying separate but equal heavens?
Yeah. What if it was like alt and alt?
Am I still allowed in?
Yeah.
Can I come hang out with my friends?
What if Nathan was like, "Hey guys, sorry, I'm on this side. I can't really."
I just want to let y'all know I do the urban rooms.
Damn, did you hear about Nathan had to pick a different heaven?
Man, I heard Nathan's having all clean and shit.
Just walk in and just like,
all right. Nathan did a different heaven. Who would have thought? I never would have picked black heaven.
Yeah.
My wife runs just going like,
white heaven probably boring as hell.
It's probably boring.
But it's still y'all talking about the church. It's like, how long is it?
Our heaven's church is like 3 days.
Yeah. Now you're in heaven, so church can be as long as you're in eternity.
So I leave.
We're all together in heaven, guys. Let's calm down.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
We're all children of Christ.
But for the joke factor, it would be hilarious if it was still
it would be very funny. Actually, no Asians. We gotta. It's just someone in heaven's just racist as hell.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, you're cool with no Asians.
Just to make it through all of that, your whole life dealing with racism, and then you get to heaven.
It's just like a Vietnam vet. No
like-
goops. And you're like, oh my
Or
god.
it's just some guy who's like,
son.
who do you know here?
Oh, you think your grandmother's here?
God, dude.
She didn't get in.
God, that shit's
Imagine
funny.
find out your grandma ain't getting to heaven. If my grandma ain't getting, I know I ain't getting there.
Dude.
I
That
know
would
I'm
be
not
some
getting
crazy shit, man. If you got up to heaven and you like, hey, man, is grandma in here? He's like, oh no, dude. You didn't know?
What if he was like,
She's been down here. She was down there fucking sinning.
So
like
here is
crazy.
the problem, because in the Bible they say, like, you know, in heaven there's no sadness.
No, there's none.
So that's, you heard the news, you were like, all right.
sucks to be her, nigga?
I'm sorry, is that a bar? You're just looking around.
You don't even get upset.
Oh, that's crazy. There's a all right, that's probably sacrilegious somehow. I don't know.
No, that's funny, bro. That's funny.
Feeling no sadness
You
with
don't
your
even get
grandmama.
upset at all. Just,
Damn, Cecilia ain't make it.
that sucks, man.
Sound like, boy.
But that's like, you just got into like the
Y'all
Super
trying to hoop
Bowl.
later?
You got into like the Super Bowl after party, and then you're like, you know, your friend from high school couldn't get into this. You're like,
Yeah, right? that sucks, bro.
That sucks for him. Should have better connection.
I just want to see some people that I didn't think would make it. That's what I really. That's what I
nigga,
really.
I know you lying.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm really looking forward to. Is good.
well, there's no lie. You
can't.
can't. If you're getting past Peter,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Well, my
you're
name
in.
is in that book. I'm good to go.
There's no cheating, I
No.
think, going on. I think that's the ultimate. Yeah, no, there's no cheating.
No.
But I'm sure there's somebody like Lance Bass.
Yeah, like it's a wild name to say, but I get where you're coming from.
That was the most vague homophobic shit I've ever heard.
Like I said, I get where
He's
you're
like, the
coming from.
queers got in? Like, okay.
You know what made me think of that is what was that?
That's funny.
What was that? This Is the End movie.
Oh yeah.
And at the end, they had all the NSYNC guys. Like, that's what maybe they
He
always
was looking, he was looking at that. Yeah.
But that'd be wild if you're just like, really? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it fits.
Is that Flava Flav?
Rick James, what are you doing here?
Everybody knows that I'm in heaven. Just hitting the splits. Come on.
Who would be somebody that you would be like, I just like, why, how, and why did you make? Like, how the fuck did you make it?
Because I get down.
Flavor?
All right, John.
I'd say Genghis Khan.
I'll say R.
Dude,
Kelly,
Genghis
bro.
Khan.
R.
Well, he
Kelly.
did let every religion in, right? Genghis was one of the dudes that was just like, all right,
Like,
Everybody-
that was his
yeah.
that was his
Freedom
past,
of
but
religion.
murdered millions.
murdered millions, and
God
not in like chill ways.
No, he like
Impaling people.
yeah, like brutally murdered.
Yeah,
Like,
there was no gas.
No.
No, I wring them by hand.
No, he
Yes.
brutally murdered people.
He looks at the Holocaust the same way like your grandma who killed a chicken like this, like looks at like store-bought chicken.
Yeah.
She's like, what do you mean? We used to just
do
do
it.
it.
We used to
do it. That's horrible.
Back
dude.
in my day, men were men. That's what Genghis Khan would say to the Nazi party. Back in my day, men were men.
Men were
We killed it with
men.
our hands. How many children did he have?
Dude, he used
isn't
to-
Isn't there like a theory that like mostly everybody
It's like
in Asia
25% of the world
is
has,
like related
related.
to Genghis Khan?
That boy
He
got
killed
pussy.
so many people that it lowered the carbon footprint of the entire planet.
Jesus Christ!
He killed so many people that you could spot with science the drop of human related chemicals.
Can we talk about how Genghis Khan made the world a better place?
No one talks about humanitarian Genghis Khan. Dude was
There's
about
never been a
clean.
movie about him
you know
either.
what? You know what Genghis Khan loved? Clean energy.
Yeah,
Take that, liberals.
he did.
If you really love the world, liberals, kill more people.
Yeah,
But then
flat
you're in heaven. You see him. You're like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Genghis. G-Con?
Gee, God.
He's like, I know. Or whatever language he speaks.
Yeah. Then he murders you in heaven. Whatever.
Whatever language.
Whatever.
Wait. But I thought no Asians.
Yeah, well, no, that's just the comedy. That's just in the
Genghis Khan
comedy
was
club.
different though.
That's just in the comedy club.
That's
dude.
hilarious.
That's so funny.
They never made a movie about that either. I'm just now realizing that there's
Genghis?
no movie about Genghis Khan.
Yeah. Closest we got was Attila the Hun with Mulan.
I was about to say Mulan. That's why I literally was about to say Mulan.
That was
like
him. That was Attila.
Mulan's the documentary of.
That was like Genghis. That was like he was Genghis.
So they
Khan.
did do did you see Marco Polo?
Yeah, I did.
So Marco Polo,
I
great.
saw that.
Dude,
It was a
great
good
show.
On
Was it a show?
Netflix.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
about
Okay.
Marco Polo getting adopted into the court of Kublai Khan.
Who the fuck is Marco Polo?
Marco Polo created the Silk Road. He's the person that connected Europe to Asia.
Okay.
For trade.
So like for trade, all that stuff. Like he was a beast.
Okay.
Like he basically like plotted and mapped everything.
Oh, wow.
And then
Okay.
according to the story, he went down with his father the first time, and when they made it to the court of Kublai Khan, who was Genghis Khan's son, he gave him his son.
Oh shit!
He was going to get in trouble and goes, "Take my son. I apologize." And then Marco Polo became a slave of Kublai Khan.
That's getting out by any means.
But in that culture, it's like Kublai Khan accepted everybody, and if you had talent, you could rise. It was like a meritocracy, and he became like the right hand man to like Kublai.
What?
And like came up through. Of course, I mean it's the show, but like, when you hear the actual tale of like his life, it's pretty similar. Like there's.
I would love to see a documentary on Genghis Khan.
But like Genghis is a monster, dude.
He's an absolute monster.
So, Kublai, they got mad at him because they were like, "You're acting like a Chinese emperor. You're trying to take over China. We're nomadic people. Why are you settling in all these cities? Your dude." Genghis never would have hung out in a house.
True.
Back in my day, men were men.
Back in my day, he was like, "Dude, you have walls? What a bitch!"
I used to stay in huts and murder people and fuck women.
I ate 3 horses yesterday.
3 fucking horses.
No chopstick.
They got half that village pregnant.
Yeah, dude. Their alcohol was like fermented sour milk.
Oh,
that was gross. What they were sipping on every day. It was like fermented sour milk. That's so
why
sour.
You kill people because you're angry drinking that?
Yeah, for sure.
Just a bunch of eggnog drunks.
That's hectic.
Just out there going, "All I want for Christmas."
Genghis Khan.
Pause. Because I did this. That was my fault.
Oh, I thought that
Yeah,
was
I thought
like my bad.
I didn't see that.
That was like ringing the neck, but I was like, that's not how you ring
That's
the neck.
not how you choke a chicken. You don't ring. It's a tiny little neck.
Speaking of which, lie to me, bitch. Put 2 hands on my shit. That's what I tell bitches.
What?
Lie to me.
Really?
He's talking about his wiener.
Oh, I talking about your dick. Oh.
Yeah, lie to me.
Really?
I don't need lies.
Do you not believe in your penis?
I do not.
Damn.
I do not believe in anything.
I respect that though.
I got like I always say like this. I'm not Shaquille O'Neal, but I'm more like Michael Jordan.
Okay. Care to explain?
What I mean is I'm not going to dominate by physicality.
Oh, you gonna go to all 4 quarters. All 4 quarters.
I'm an accuracy player from the back.
I'm a skill. I'm a skill player.
Got you.
I'm the greatest skill you're ever going to see.
I respect.
Am I going to bulldoze?
I might not have raw power, but I do watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Studier the game.
I respect that. I respect that.
While he shacks out
It's
partying,
a rock fist. You turn upside down.
I'm out. Listen,
That's fun.
I respect that.
training. I'm watching film.
Sniping.
I'm training and watching film.
Watching film, dude. Just putting the hours in.
Putting the hours in.
Is that where you learn to eat pussy? Like just putting. Where did y'all learn to eat pussy at? Like, did y'all do it? Like
I did it first.
They did it first,
and
it
before? Wasn't. She was not happy.
Really?
It was I didn't.
Did you have her permission?
First of all, how do you eat?
He said that like she was walking to the bank, and he was just on
just eating her while she's walking.
Yeah, she's like withdrawal deposit. Yeah,
I watched the tutorial.
No, that's why I had the problem. I didn't watch the tutorial.
Oh, okay.
But
have you seen that one with that lady with the grapefruit?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Showed up.
Oh man.
What was the old lady that used to do the sex education on HBO? Sex at Night. Sex, bro. Y'all don't.
I kind of understand. I kind of remember. I'm getting like a
white lady.
There's like a core memory. Maybe
yeah, she was like an old white lady that used to like teach like sex education.
Oh yeah, she looked like somebody's grandma. She said the freakiest shit.
Said some of the freakiest shit. I learned a lot of shit from that lady.
And there was some nudity sometimes.
No nudity, bro. Never. Well, she did a few episodes where she brought in a chick or a dude, and like she would like fondle their privates and shit like that. But for the most,
I do remember that. I remember being a gig on
that shit was crazy, bro. I learned that is where I learned how to.
Ronndell learned sex from an old white lady.
I did.
Ronndell just wants everyone listening to this podcast to know that he's a team player.
I be fucking.
Kid's a team player.
I be fucking.
Denise. Just calling out specific people.
I'm a team player though.
Dude, oh man. I keep getting up and adjusting things. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
This is why.
What are you adjusting?
Just the camera. Make sure everybody's in it.
Rondell ain't been in for the last 30 minutes.
Dude, it's
all they're gonna hear is Rondell's voice.
Haven't been in?
No, you've been in. You've just been like cornering in.
Oh, like this?
So you've been leaning in and out.
Oh shit. Okay.
But we're all in now.
Oh, we're in.
We gotta figure.
Okay, bet. Am I? Can I get, how
That
can
nigga Rondell trying to open up his legs.
I trying to get comfortable?
Yeah,
with it.
so
Rondell like, yeah,
everybody,
ladies, go
ladies and
ahead.
gentlemen, yeah. We have Kahleal here. We also have generous lover Rondell.
Yeah, you know.
That's his new stage name.
Generous.
They call me the generous lover.
Generous lover. Rondell.
Dude, some of the AKAs, like in the comedy world, that just
too
like
much.
the dudes who have the stage names, is wild.
I'm glad shit's going back to like regular
names. Thank you, dog. Like, bro, this shit was just way too much, bro. Way too much. Like,
What's the wildest stage name you ever heard?
I'm not gonna call these people out.
Yeah, that seems mean.
No, because it's got to be like some open micer that doesn't do it anymore.
No, these are some big day people.
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, no, okay, fine. Let me redefine the question. What was your favorite open micer's name that probably doesn't do it anymore?
Negro Ninja.
I'm not topping that.
Dude, why you gotta start with a killing shot,
Negro
dude?
Ninja, man.
That's funny.
His punchline was.
I don't want to know.
No, he was like, his punchline was like, most karate people, when they go, what y'all? He was like, I'm Negro Ninja. I go, nigga. That's his. That was his shit.
That
He
is
used to do that
uncomfortable.
shit on stage.
That's a good closer.
Hey, bro, here's the thing.
HBO special?
Here's the thing.
Where is his Netflix deal?
Sometimes will crush.
There's like there was
Sometimes
these always
crash.
like there was always one or two like sneaky guys in every open mic scene where you're just like there's a dude like 7 years ago, like my first year. This guy was in San Francisco. His name was Ernest Evangelista. And he was this little, he might still be doing it. I don't know. If you are watching this, I love you. He would come in, little guy, and he had like a curled up mustache. He was like kind of Filipino, but he also wore like a bowler hat and like a cape. Or like a big flowy thing, and he had like fingerless gloves. Like he was.
We don't talk about the mental health issues in comedy.
Crazy.
No, we don't, bro.
But we go in, and he had
if
this.
that was any other profession,
Bro.
you'd be like, "Hey, man, we need you to see a doctor."
Yeah,
But he had
it's
like
hard.
long hair down to here, like straight.
He's
black,
wearing a cape, bro.
Yeah. Well, not a cape. There's a different guy in San Francisco that wore a cape.
So if he wasn't wearing a cape,
He was wearing like a trench coat, like it's something.
Oh, that's much better.
He was wearing like
trench coat.
Whatever. He changed.
the
his
middle of
stuff, but
July.
He was very eccentric looking, and he had this insane delivery where he just like because you'd expect a different voice out of him, but he'd open up. He's like, "Yeah, I'm Ernest Evangelista. Nice to meet ya." And he had
Was
some
that his real voice?
Yeah, that was his voice.
Oh, shit.
And he had some he had this joke. I don't remember. He goes, has anyone ever thought about bullying school shooters while there's school shooting?
it's not bad. I
Just
like
like, hey, Timmy, you look fat in that trench coat. You throw that pipe bomb like a girl.
That's actually really funny.
I think about it all the time.
really
I think about it all the time.
That shit is kind of clever,
That's
bro.
good.
He said, he said, you ever been caught jerking off by a family member? And he'd wait for a while. He goes like, you ever been caught jerking off by the ghost of a family member?
There's some jokes like that, bro, that I'm just like, okay, that's
funny.
funny.
I was in my grandma's bed. She died. It's ridiculous. But I think about him all the time, and I never look up to see if he was doing anything. But there's sometimes like dudes just pop out, and they're so weird, and they're like, and their delivery is so unique that just years and years later, even though you haven't like invested in trying to be, and I think about that all the time.
Tommy in the Box. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see Tommy in the Box. Mm-hmm. Oh man, dude, he's a punchline favorite. Marcy loves Tommy in the Box. This dude, his shtick was, and not talking shit about Tommy in the Box. Tommy in the Box was a cool dude. I don't know if he still doing stand up or not, but he would come in, he would have a box over his head, and he would tell a joke. Open the box up, tell a joke, bam!
I think I saw this guy.
And
I think
slam the box closed. And he would do that his entire set. Open the box, bam!
How long was he doing?
Oh, he did it. Dude, I seen Tommy do 15, 20 minutes one time, bro.
Not in all of the box.
In all the box. 15, 20 minutes of the box. Marcy loved this guy. So, Tommy, if you're still out there, man, I would love to see you.
So that's what I'm doing wrong.
Hey, bro.
It was just some unhinged guy, and someone was like, "You got to stay in the box." He went, "Okay."
Tommy in the box, dude. Never got any of his jokes, but I mean, he would crush.
That is funny. Slamming the door on your punchlines is funny.
He would crush, bro. He would crush. Every time he did a show at the punchline, he would fucking crush. Every time, bro. Tommy in the box and Negro Ninja.
Some guys just make it out of the woodwork, and you're just like, "Oh man, I think about that guy often."
Yeah. Tommy in the box is for sure. Negro Ninja, not so much.
That's wild.
Yeah, not so much that nigga. I don't know. I don't know where he's at, brother. But hopefully not doing stand-up anymore.
He's in a karate class.
Well, here's the thing. He's
fighting 8-year-olds.
But here's the thing.
Dude.
He actually...
Adult karate?
He actually takes he actually takes karate.
Can we take a second and talk about adult karate?
He used to do jiu-jitsu.
But that's real.
Oh.
A grown man yelling "Aya" at 45 is great.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, dude.
Aya.
He used to do jiu-jitsu, but yeah, that's real.
That's a real thing that will help you. It's like I don't know. I don't know a ton about karate, but I know you have to like pass a choreographed dance.
You do
to get every new belt. You go through your katas or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just like you work at Verizon.
Nobody. What are you ever going to do?
Why are you kicking a board?
Because you never know when a motherfucker's going to steal an iPhone.
And then put his head exactly right there and hold it for 25 minutes while you do your prep.
Don't move.
He's like, I've already got your wallet. Dude.
I'm out of here.
This is the most anti-Asian podcast I've ever been on.
No.
First we did the what was it up top North Korea.
Oh, we were talking. We got into North Korea pretty heavy. We got it.
What?
I said that.
What did you just say?
No, these.
Did you just malfunction?
I made a sound that he implied was maybe disparaging.
Oh, it was so funny.
To North Korea. I was talking about a North Korean soldiers seeing porn for the first time, just going like, oh, and then that was how I went,
and then we said no Asians allowed in the comedy club.
No Asians in heaven.
Well, I wasn't even me saying that. That was a racist in heaven saying that. It's a character. I was making a character to really drive a point home about how ridiculous it would be
to have
a segregated heaven. You know.
It wasn't me.
Dude, I have so many.
I want to know how many white people have said that before. It wasn't me. It was a character.
It was Halloween, and I bought that shoe polish on a good. Oh man! Did you ever see those like Trudeau pictures of him like in Halloween in like full blackface?
No. What?
Or I think it was maybe Arabian face. Like he painted himself brown and dressed as Aladdin.
Wow.
To go to some Halloween thing.
See, I don't think that that one's that bad though.
I think you could have just worn the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Nobody's. You don't have to. You
got the little vest. You got the monkey. You got the hat.
Nobody's gonna be like, "Who the hell are you?"
Yeah, true.
Exactly. I should have done the shoe polish.
True.
If I only would have worn the brown makeup, they'd have known I was Aladdin.
True. Make a point.
Came in with.
You make a point.
That's all I'm saying is like we would have got there. We could have figured it out.
Yeah, you make a point.
He's like, nah, you gotta drive it home.
Have you ever gone outside of your race for Halloween?
No. I've been white trash before.
See, that's outside of your race.
Yeah, but no, I just put a white trash bag over me. And
that's you did one of the low effort, like a low effort,
little shtick back in the day. Yeah. But never like pain. No, I'll take it back.
Hold on, here we go somewhere. Hold on, we're going somewhere. Here we go.
I forgot about that night.
I wish I could find this fucking picture.
So do we.
But there's a picture of me and this guy named David, and at homecoming, we thought this was a genius idea. I'm gonna paint myself white, man. You paint yourself black, and I painted
because we're gonna heal
No, we didn't. We just thought it was like gonna be funny, and nobody thought anything. Like back then, nobody. I mean, it wasn't like a huge like black. Oh, this blackface.
Yeah, it wasn't so woke.
Yeah, it wasn't. It just wasn't. So I painted myself white. He painted himself black, and we thought this shit was hilarious. And yeah, nobody laughed, but. No, Nobody at all laughed.
It bombed.
It bombed like
It
shit.
bombed.
Dude, having
Bombed like
Imagine
shit.
a
so
costume
bombing a joke, yeah, that sucks. Bombing a costume,
Is the worst.
bombing an entire day in a costume.
In
and
a
then you have
there's a
to
whole
sit in
football
that.
game.
You're in high school.
Yeah,
you
bro.
didn't bring changes.
And it was
of clothes.
homecoming.
Homecoming. So I'm sitting at the football game,
Wait.
fully white paint.
But you're driving there, going. Everyone's gonna.
Oh, bro, we're
killed.
about to murder this.
You're listening to Ebony and Ivory in the car, just
I'm
fist
gonna
bumping, high
murder.
five.
Bro, I'm thinking we're both telling.
We
each
are
other.
the world.
So he went
is what they
full
listen to.
blackface.
full black. Like,
Did he change the lips?
No, painted his body. No. So
He's a good man.
just painted his whole body.
Sometimes you see people in blackface, you're like, oh, it's terrible. But then you see with the big red.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, whoa. hey.
He painted his
Relax.
body
Like,
white.
blackface by itself is already very offensive. But
you
when
know
you
how
see
to-
the lips, you're like, oh,
Yeah,
hey,
dude.
buddy.
Yeah, that was an extreme.
That was fun.
That was extreme, bro. I didn't. I thought I was gonna kill that. I thought I was gonna fuck that up, but I did fuck it up
Yeah.
terribly.
Dude,
That's
homecoming.
great.
That's a wild. Like, there was.
So wait. Hold on. Anybody say anything to y'all?
No, so here's the thing. The funny thing. So the thing that was funny is like nobody really said anything, but everybody like alienated us. The entire fucking football.
Yeah, what
game.
against that?
Yeah,
the
no,
exclusion.
yeah, bro. Nobody wanted to sit by us. Like, you
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like,
I get it.
very much so. Just like, you know, it was funny because I think I told Dave, I was like, "Yeah, man, this is how it feels to be black, dude." I think I told him that. At some point.
you just, like, turned it around.
At some point, like,
You
"So
made it
feels
like
to be black."
you made it only his
That's
fault.
Yeah.
The whole reason Ronndell
Yeah.
even did it was to teach him a lesson.
Yeah, I flipped the whole script on him.
Turn it into a reading rainbow moment where you're just like, yeah, man, I've been trying to tell you all semester that you gotta check your racial bias
It was funny. It was funny to us,
just
bro.
to not feel embarrassed as a high school kid.
Right, it definitely didn't work.
You turn on the one person you can.
It's the
Like, no, you're lower than me.
Yeah. The one I did it with. And yeah, man, that shit
Yeah, they're
was
mad
funny.
at us, but mostly you.
What I did was not cool. What you did was fucked up.
Yeah.
Everyone was actually fine with the white faces. I'm sitting here because I'm your friend. I don't want you to go through this
nope.
alone.
Oh my
I wish I could find pictures of that, man.
Oh,
Ronndell,
man, me
so
too.
do I.
I would post that. I would post it and be like, these are the mistakes that I
You
made
gonna
in
get
my
that
life.
man
You gotta
fired.
cut him out.
No, yeah, because he's
one-
fired. Your friend is
oh,
fired.
100%.
You could post whiteface right now,
easily.
and you could get in a Jaguar
Yeah,
commercial tomorrow.
You do that to your friend, he's gonna lose his family.
lose everything.
Ryan will post it on his LinkedIn. Fuck his own
You
life
flat
up.
would
out.
get kicked out of his church.
Oh yeah, easy.
Kick him out of church.
Ronndell send him that photo. Be like, give me $50,000.
100%,
Fuck your
bro.
life up right now.
Hey, you know what's funny? I'm definitely gonna go searching for that photo.
If he's
and I'm
rich,
gonna-
you
and I'm
got
gonna give it to
blackmail.
him. Now I don't think he's rich.
Good time to start that OnlyFans. You gotta start generating some revenue.
Definitely one of the worst decisions I made. Yeah, man, I shouldn't have did that. It was fun though.
It was never that. Did you grew up here?
Yeah.
You grew up here?
No,
Where'd you grow up?
California.
Okay. You never got to experience the electric cowboy.
Oh man, that
No.
place was wild,
What's the electric cowboy?
rocking. It was a big ass club, huge club.
It was called Cowboys.
Okay.
Remember the Cowboys days? Yeah, that was when it was more like line dancing.
Yeah.
But then, like, when we were getting into high school, it became like a club that high schoolers can get into.
Oh, those are always great. Teen
And,
clubs.
and they had like a mechanical bull, but they'd play trap music,
Yeah.
and so and it became and when you walked in, there was a big sign on the wall that said, "Through these doors, walk the most beautiful women in the South."
What the fuck?
Was
Electric Cow-
never accurate.
Never.
Well, also that's mad pedo.
That's pretty wild.
It is.
They did serve drinks there.
They did.
I thought because
No, they
there
did.
was like
there's a bar in the back.
so there was a night. I think it was only one night a week that you could get in if you were not 21.
Because we started going in college. We started going to Electric
Yeah,
Cowboy.
but then you're like, oh,
2008,
that's like
2009.
children night?
Yeah. So yeah, Electric Cowboy was like something fierce, bro.
I got in once when I was in high school, and I was like, "This is amazing."
Yeah,
You see like
it's fun at that point.
yeah, and then you get in there and you're in your like 20s. You're like, "Oh, whoa, hey." They tore it down. I think it's a Ruth's Chris now.
They should
is
tore it down. It's a fucking grounding for
Is it-
pedo.
is it a-
Are you serious? Place should be burned in hell.
You
What kind
never
of
been-
sick shit? No, I haven't been to a fucking pedophilia ring. Ronndell.
no.
See, there were
Excuse
hot
me.
girls
wait.
going by with with the test tube shots
yeah.
and do the thing.
Wait,
yeah.
have you never been to like a teen club or no shit
Yeah,
like
but
that?
you know what we didn't mix with? Adults. That's what we didn't.
That's super fair.
Oh, wait, no, hold on. We're both right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, wait, that's not how the clubs work. No,
me and
my
Nate
bad,
are just like, man, we thought that shit was normal.
Yeah, we were like, I thought this was kind of like a mentorship
Yeah,
program.
cool, man. This is fucking cool. Yeah, we had the teen clubs too. Teen clubs down there were fucking in South Clayton County. Teen clubs were like
Teen clubs were fucked
lit,
up.
bro. Lit,
Pretty
bro.
Ricky came on
Bro,
at a teen club.
Getting some twerk. Yeah, you were damn near. I nutted in my pants so many times that song just off getting grinded on, bro. The fuck?
Ronndell walking all wet spots in the
Yes,
club.
bro. What, bro? It was.
He rather lie. I peed myself.
No,
But you're still old enough to where like that's a pretty reasonable excuse.
Yeah.
You're like a child going, I peed myself.
I used to love the teen clubs, dude.
Dude, I don't know. That was really the only one that I had an experience with. Oh, and senior year, went down to Panama City Beach
the
for
Club La Vila?
spring break. Yeah, La Vila.
La Vila was lit.
That was crazy.
La Vila was lit.
Me and my buddy Davis stole a keg from Margaritaville.
Oh shit.
So he was at the time about 300 pounds.
Okay.
Shot putter, just all muscle.
Oh, just
like dude
jacked.
looked like Fabio, had the beard and the long hair.
Oh, he's jacked.
And I was about 250, and we were on one moped. And so
That
a lot of
shit
weight.
was on the ground.
yeah.
That's a lot of weight.
They put these empty kegs behind Margaritaville. I was like, I don't know, always grab one. And I grab it and I put it on the back of my shoulder. And then we're just going down Main Street with sparks flying off. And took it to a
Them
liquor
poor
store.
tires. Them
Yeah.
poor tires.
Yes.
Yeah, poor tires.
The suspension on that thing is
Oh,
fucked.
oh,
It
gave
was
out.
grinding. It was going. We pulled into some liquor stores and they will fill a keg for you for like $40 or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
To these two kids that were clearly 18.
Yeah. Well, no, we were huge.
Yeah, there's no way they
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
18.
Dude, he was 18, but he had a full beard and long hair
It's
and
Florida.
arms.
They're not ideal.
No.
This guy
Hell
at the
no.
time, I think he was benching like 450.
Good
Oh
God.
my god.
So this was a man.
Yeah.
Man. And I was a boy, but I was big.
Yeah.
I was a big boy.
Panama City.
Yeah.
Have you ever been?
I've been to Panama City.
God.
It's a trashy place.
Oh, especially like.
Wait, when'd you go? Like when? Like when you're younger?
No.
Because when
no.
you're younger, it's not trashy at all.
No, you're trashy when you're
It's
younger.
it's God's
Trashy isn't something you notice
No.
until,
Not until
you're
you're
like
like
late
older.
20s.
Yeah.
Late 20s, going on 30, you're like,
Man, that
this
sh-
is disgusting.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes,
even like
absolutely
cars, like if you look like a beater car, like
Yeah.
like a really trash, like an old like Monte Carlo, whatever, and then you look at it now and you're like, God, that car's terrible. Like you see one with the
Yeah,
bumper
yeah,
hanging
yeah,
off,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the bumper hanging off. But then if you had a friend that had that,
Oh, bro,
Oh,
we
you
were riding.
were in a luxury.
We were
ride.
riding.
he's a god. You're
If
like,
you have that now, you're like, God, this guy needs to get his shit
Yeah,
together.
yeah,
you're
yeah.
telling me we can go to Town Center Mall
Come on
on a Wednesday?
Can't buy shit.
Can't buy nothing, buddy.
Can't buy. But guess what? We'll walk
But
out there
Ann's
with
pretzel.
we'll walk out there and not have to call for a ride. You know what I mean? We'll have keys in our hand.
Who
ready to
remembers
leave.
the day when your
But
parents
I'll
would be
take a
like,
girl and we'll walk around Spencer's and giggle.
Yeah, laugh the entire time. Look at that dildo.
Dude, we're giggling.
Look at that
I
vibrator.
can't afford nothing else but the giggle.
Dude, mall hang? Oof.
Was the best. You know they don't do that anymore.
No
man.
mall hang.
It's illegal
No,
now.
really?
Like they're for
If
real.
you see people hanging out in a mall, I don't trust them. In a mall now?
Oh yeah.
I went to a mall like maybe 4 weeks ago. I just wanted to get they had Abercrombie had a sale or
Okay.
something. And so they like right now, double XL stuff's all in. They're like oversized stuff is stylish. I'm like, here we go. Hey,
I'm back,
I'm
baby.
not fat. I'm stylish.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Ultra baggy crop top stuff. So I'm going in to get that. There were maybe 7 people
Inside of
in the mall.
oh,
Like,
shit.
it was like there were the
What day
people
was
who worked there. I was like a Wednesday or something,
Oh.
but there was no one, and like half of the stores, most of the places are shut down.
yeah.
Yeah.
What
You go
mall
to a
did
mall
you go
now.
to?
This is Town Center.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm about to go to North Point after this, and
Whack.
yeah, I went to North Point last Saturday, and it's no Saturday. Now, mind you, you think Saturday is gonna be
Yeah.
some teens in there hang, bro? Nobody hangs out at the mall.
I don't like how you said that all hopeful. Like, man, there'd be some teens or something.
yeah,
like,
that
something
shit
I gotta
sounds-
look
See
at.
with that club? See with that club?
That
Full
shit
circle.
sounded really
That club
weird,
full
bro.
circle.
That shit
That's what
did
happens.
sound
That's what
really
happens
weird,
when you go to
bro.
them nasty ass teen clubs in the South.
That
I wish
shit,
I could just see some children having fun.
Come on, man. The
that-
most beautiful women have walked through
that
this mall.
shit did sound really weird. My fault. I do agree. That sounded weird.
No, dude. When you go to a mall, you're like, I'm gonna go into a sunglass hut and try on every pair wear sunglasses.
And don't buy shit.
And not buy a thing,
Not
dude.
buy shit. Eat all the samples you can eat.
Yeah.
And then fucking walk around for 2 hours and wish you could get this and wish you can get this. It was fun, man.
People don't even buy out the mall no more. What's the point?
Shit, I will. I'm about to go to H&M after this.
But
and
I'm
get some
saying
shit.
people
You
don't.
go to H&M.
No, but like,
that stuff fits you
do
right.
you remember?
Yeah.
It's all boxy on me. It doesn't work.
Well, I'm fucking. I got good build, brother.
You got a normal person build.
yeah, you got a good
That's
build,
what
bro.
I'm all
Don't try to
spine.
put me in your body.
I'm not gonna lie. You built like a JV football coach.
Like-
Well, I'm built like a Dotson, like a wiener dog. I'm all spine. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm
It's like this long.
I'm 6'2". My jean size is a 36-30.
36-30.
You're all torso.
All torso.
Legs short as shit.
Short legs, long spine.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I don't see that though, which is the wild part
Thank
about
you,
it.
thank you.
Your torso masks the short legs.
Yeah, because it's like Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, you don't look at the legs and be like, oh, he has small legs.
I have big legs.
Yeah,
There's just not
short-
a lot of length. to
Yeah,
them.
I wear 32.
But with the way that like clothes are now, you got the big baggy pants,
Oh, you won't
and you
never
got
know.
the shorter shirt.
Yeah.
Now I have the illusion of long
Of
legs.
long legs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's my push-up, bro, dog.
sexy, Ray. How tall are your legs?
What are steroids?
What centimeters are those legs, my brother?
Man, what are steroids?
I really didn't fucking know.
Is some shit's even real? That's my favorite
How
part.
tall are your legs?
How tall is your legs?
I'm saying.
Don't that sound like a pervert dude at a bar?
How tall are your legs?
How tall is your leg?
I wear 32. What you got? What's
32.
32?
Yeah, I'm 30.
But I got a little torso. I'm short. I got a little torso.
How the fuck do y'all know y'all have little torsos, though?
No, he got a big
I got
ass
a long
torso. I got a
torso.
little torso.
I'm
because I know when I look. I'm built like a minion, nigga. I know what the fuck I look like.
That's true.
banana.
That's true.
That's
Wait,
funny.
I got
5'10"?
head.
5'10"?
Yeah, 5'10". I'm head and shoulders.
Okay.
Boy, I ain't got no neck.
I got knees and toes, dude.
I be looking like I'm questioning everything all the
I'll be
time.
like this.
What you mean? What? Come
all
on,
day
man.
long.
What's that dude that was in that Green Card Mary show? The one where you gotta get into the country. Was it the dude? With
Oh. Love is 60 days
60 Day
fiance. Some shit like that.
You see
Yeah,
him
yeah.
like on Instagram now, like wearing a $3,000 suit with
Oh,
his
yeah.
head like
Way
halfway.
That's how I look in a suit.
He looked like the turtle from Master of Disguise.
One time, my uncle said, "Your tie touching your chin." I got so mad at that.
I would have fought his
I would have
ass.
so mad. I was so mad.
I would have fought his ass.
But you know what he
dog.
told me? But the thing was, he did it so smooth because he was drinking. He was just like, man, you know your tie and your chin connected.
And that's what it would have been. That's what got me mad right there. I'd be like, oh, this nigga did that shit too smooth.
Man,
He did that shit too
he knows
smooth.
how much I spent on this time.
And I'm over there like, what? What the fuck you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah, bro.
It's like you wore 3 coats.
I look like the little rascals going in for a loan.
Get off my hair. Kids on your shoulder.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's funny as hell. Dude, we've been doing this for almost 3 hours.
3?
You want to rip it?
Yeah, let's rip it.
All right. Hey, ladies, quick. You got? What do you want to plug? Plug stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah, keep following. Go follow GA Followers 1 and follow me at Who Is Ronndell.
You can follow me at Kahleal Comedy, KAHLEAL Comedy. And also Eden Lounge, we got that every second Thursday. Eden Lounge, Tucker, Georgia. It's a fun time. Nate's been on it. We're going to have Ronndell on it, man. It's been a good time, man. It's a fun show.
Yep. And if you're watching this, you already know what I'm doing. All right, go later, guys.
Back.
Bye.